packed.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run back as many different ways as possible and just let them.
The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to... And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Nittany Lions offense will go to work for the first time. Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. With the catch, it's Reynolds. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Nittany Lions will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Push down for the tackle. The Longhorns come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Such a great job on the defense, winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Wingo. He won't get there, it'll bring up 4th down. And the Longhorns will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back on the move. Still on his feet at the 45. Turning on the Jets. The 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, running back gets the give. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it! Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Texas! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun. Give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Complete to the left. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. They'll go to the ground. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Man, they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. And you think about Franco Harris.
Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Nittany Lions started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Buying some time. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
Man, that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy time and time again trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on 3rd. Unloads to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Ringo. Brings into the open. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. To the ground with the back. Finding an escape route. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. The Longhorns back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here comes the heat. A shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Working that left side now. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving away from pressure. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. So now it's 2nd and long. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Makes the grab. It's Saunders. At the 45 on his way. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. Now they'll run the draw. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play. Behind you and get some yardage.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Leaves it with the back. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Now facing a 3rd and long. Fires to the big fella. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in Red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Immediately fires to the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Now adjusting. Oh, he's got some space. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Buys a little time. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Moving out to the right. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Yeah, I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks, but man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They're going to ride this running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Reynolds. They make... But he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Worked it down to the 22-yard line, give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Find some fresh air. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield. It's Wingo. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Looking to pass, it's Hawkins. Pocket breaking down. Catch in the middle, it's Marshall. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. He's got an open man. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Longhorns are on the move. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Owens. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Fast completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. On the run, fires downfield. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. On the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And that is no good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to throw, it's Barnett. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Got the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Longhorns, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And the Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Finds a spot in the middle. And they get him down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. They'll try for it. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the 1st down.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches there.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week. You know you're going for it on 4th down.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.